have, Edna. I've been tossing and turning all night. I can't sleep without a drink.
We get used to it. Debbie, love, hurry up, you'll be late for school.
I don't want to get used to it.
Well, it's hard for us too, you know. I mean, it's the first time we've ever known you sober. It's like having a new man in the house.
Hey, I've just realised I don't like the new one either. Hey?
Oh, Debbie, love, sit down. I'll get you breakfast.
No, I don't want to miss the bus.
Look, you'd have a bite to eat before you go, right?
Satisfied now?
Take this into one.
I'm not your taxi, get a bus.
Look, that's all I've got. If I spend half on the fare, there's no point going. If you take me, you can go to the betting shop.
No, he can't. He's got to go and pick up some shopping for me.
Yeah, and you're coming with me, so I can keep an eye on you.
Look, if we buy boozy not, it doesn't count. Rodney will never know.
Look, forget it. We're going to win this bet fair and square.
Tamsin can't make it today, but the horses still need a run out. Wondering if you'd like to come.
I don't know. I'm a bit busy.
Well, you're always busy. Go and get your riding gear on.
I ain't got any.
I can lend you a hat.
I don't really feel like it.
You can ride, can't you?
Of course I can.
You're lying. You can't, can you?
Not really, no.
Well, I'll teach you then. Be great practice when I get riding school going.
You're loving this, aren't you?
We'll have to make the most of our opportunities. Come on.
Cheap trick?
No, not at all. Me and Frank might have had our ups and downs, but we had respect for each other.
Two of a kind.
I take that as a compliment.
It wasn't meant that way.
You know, I'd like to think he'd approve of what I'm trying to do here. Building houses, bringing new life into the area, regeneration.
What makes you think I care what he'd have thought about it?
Well, you must do, otherwise you wouldn't be here. I doubt whether he'd be too pleased about you selling off a bit of his empire for just £1, though.
Maybe I wanted to tell him that I've wasted too long nursing his dreams. And Chris's. Where did their empire get them 6 foot under before their time?
I reckon they might do the same again if they had the chance. A man's got to try and leave his mark on the world.
My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings.
Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Shelley. You see, even a cynical old capitalist like me has read a bit of poetry.
Shame you never learned from it.
What's his cornflakes?
I thought, what we do is spending money on food. I mean clinically need a drink.
We're collecting, Lisa's shopping, then we're going home. Full stop, no arguments.
Zach?
Renzel?
Are you in charge today?
It depends what you want to know.
I just want to talk to you about crime prevention.
Oh, you want to speak to my mum about that? She's away.
Look, it's for your benefit. You know there are thieves operating in this area.
Hey, don't look at me. I've turned over a new leaf. And to prove it, I'll have one of your crime prevention thingies.
Donna, I've got Jean coming over this evening. Can you sort me out some DVDs or videos?
No, can you come back later?
Well, no, because I want to get it sorted before she gets there.
Look, the crime prevention chat, it won't take long. I'm just talking about simple preventative measures.
No, can you all stop hassling me, please?
I'm parched. Make us some tea, Sadie.
Get it yourself. I'm not your secretary.
You've been a waste of space ever since you've been back. I thought it was about time you did something useful.
I would, but euthanasia's not legal yet.
Will you two stop bickering and get on with some work? Those amendments are supposed to be back to the architects by now.
They are. I did it this morning.
Which makes her useful and you the one that should be making the tea, James.
So what are we going to do about this access road?
I thought we decided that Robert was the best way in.
What are you two plotting?
Just working a way around the Sugden problem.
Well, if you've got any ideas, you should be talking to me, not her.
We're all in this together.
Trusting anything like this to you's a waste of time. You got no chance.
I had you wrapped around my little finger for years, so I'm used to dealing with stubborn idiots.
Bye.
Take us in, you want.
Oh, you say that again, I'm going to kill you.
If I don't get a drink soon, you won't have to. I'm going to die.
I'm not that lucky.
You didn't tell me you were going to be here this morning.
Supposed to be working.
Yeah, we're entitled to a break now and then.
Maybe 5 minutes.
Time for a quick one, then.
Nowhere near.
I meant a drink.
Look, I am meant to be on duty.
Get in.
Not till you promise to take me somewhere I can get a drink.
Oh, I've had enough of you!
You're only bullying me because I'm smaller than you.
I'm bullying you because you're a stupid, annoying little git. Now get in!
Have you seen who did it?
The spotty kid baseball cap. I've never seen him before in my life.
No, don't
Spotty
you...
kid?
Don't you worry, I'll get him!
No spotty-faced kid. That was your dad.
Zoe, come in.
Thank you. I've brought the papers for the land deal. I've signed my part.
It's not like you. You leave this sort of thing to your minions.
Well, actually, it was just an excuse to make sure that you and Diane are still coming tonight.
Yeah, of course we are. I thought you might have changed your mind about this, though.
And why would I do that?
Well, money talks. And I know Tom King could offer anything you wanted.
Worth more to know I'm ruining his plans.
I'm going to have to call this in.
You can't do that.
I don't care if he is your dad. This is the final straw.
Look, I know, and I promise you we'll sort him out. I don't want you to get into trouble. A crime prevention officer who left his keys in a police car.
Yeah, I'll never be able to show my face at the station again.
Oh, and I can't let that happen. I promise you we'll get the car back, all right? Nobody at the station need ever know.
It's hopeless. I'm not going to be able to ride if I can't even get on a horse properly.
Come on, third time lucky. I'll hold him for you.
Do you see that?
What?
Police car.
Oh, stop messing about, Andy. Just get on the horse.
Lovely to see you.
What do you want?
Look, I know Jimmy's always rubbed you up the wrong way, but you mustn't judge the whole King family by him. Some of us have got good intentions.
I doubt that very much.
At least hear what I've got to offer.
You're wasting your breath. I'm never going to sell, so you can all stop hassling me.
Dad's told her.
Daisy dog. Go on, fetch it. Good.
I knew what your family were like from the start, and I've turned a blind eye enough times. I only did that because I care about you, Chaz.
Yeah, I know.
I started to hope that you might care about me too.
I do.
Being a copper. It might seem daft to your family, but it's my life. I take my sergeant's exams this year. I was hoping to get promotion one day.
Well, I hope so too.
Well, I don't think any relationship can work unless you're honest with each other. Why did you lie to me about your dad nicking the car, Chaz? Look, I want you to think about this really carefully before you answer.
Hello? Oh, that's brilliant. I'll tell him. They found your car. So you see, there's nothing to worry about.
Okay, darling. We're not too early, are we?
No, I've been ready a while. Donna sorted us out with some videos to watch.
You're not just going to put it down in front of the television the whole time, are you?
No, got toys as well.
Good, glad to hear it. Because one of the nannies I sat used to tell me about all the educational games they were playing, and I believed it until she started singing the neighbours' theme tune.
Well, there's nothing wrong with having a bit of fun, is there? Eh? It's a while till she starts having to worry about university.
Yes, I'm sorry to fuss. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Not interrupting anything, am I?
No, perfect timing. In fact, it's something for Gina to play with.
Right, well, I'll leave you to it. Now, you be a good girl for Daddy, darling, all right? Now pick you up in the morning. OK.
See?
Bye. Everything all right then?
Yeah, apart from Zoe thinking I'm leading little Gina astray.
Oh, yeah, right. If you can tear her away from TJ.
Keep going! Quick! Quick! Oh, panic over. It's all sorted.
Is that where you found it?
Yeah.
And what about Shadrach?
What about... Well, he's made a run for it.
I've been wanting to work with him.
Hey, no! No need for that. Look, we can sort it. This is a case for dingle justice. Look, I know you lot get fed up of slimy lawyers and professional do-gooders. Don't need to bother with all that. No, punishment will be swift and painful.
Trust me now. Shadrach will never do out like this again once Zach's finished with me. So.
Hey.
You got your car back now, haven't you?
Yeah, but look, it's not as bad as she looks, look. See, it didn't go down too far in the water.
Doesn't look like there's any permanent damage.
I can't go into Robertsfield in that.
No, I'll get you a cab while I take it to the garage. And they'll have it looking as good as new before you even get back. And can we please forget this ever happened? Dan?
I was hoping to talk to you about the game farm.
I didn't think there was much going on there at the moment.
Which makes it the perfect time to make plans. I've already had a bit of corporate interest.
Great.
Yeah, I really believe there's tremendous scope for expansion.
Well, put a business plan together, and if it makes sense, I will give you any backing you need.
Right, well, I'll need to discuss it with you first.
Callum, I will let you into a little secret. The hunting, shooting, fishing set bore me rigid, and the only reason I'm lumbered with it is because it was another of my father's little dreams.
Yes, but it's your business now, and you could make a lot more profit.
I really don't care. And I'm sure that makes me sound like a spoilt little rich girl to you.
No, it's...
Well, maybe I am. All I ever wanted to be was a vet. I didn't ask for any of this. It just came with the family name.
Look, I know you've been through some difficult times.
But the good news is I'm coming out the other side. And the one thing I'm sure of is I'm not going to saddle Jean with a future she's not chosen.
Oh, what happened? He's soaking.
He fell in a brook.
You pushed me.
It were an accident.
You held me under. You saw it, Marley.
Did I? I must have been looking the other way.
You got off lightly.
It served you right if Denzel did decide to press charges.
He wouldn't do that. Now he's almost family.
Oh, this is stretching family ties too far.
Yeah, well, I think we should keep him away from Den for the time being till he calms down a bit.
Hiya. How are we going to do that?
I could break both his legs, put him in bed for a few weeks.
Well, who's going to ferry his food and drink to and from?
They do him good to lose weight.
Nice to see you, Debbie. How was your day?
Anyway, it'd be a mistake to keep him round the house. This is the first place that Dempsey will come if he's after him.
You know, I believe there are vacancies in the Foreign Legion and he will be right at home with the camels.
Forget it. I'm going to my room.
Sadie King tried to collar me earlier. Wanted to talk about the land sale.
That woman never gives up.
I sent her away with a fleeing area, like all the others.
Gibbons obviously haven't realised how stubborn you are. I think everybody's got their price.
Yeah, well, they're going to learn different.
Jack was really grateful you sold him that land. And a bit surprised.
You know, Diane, my father was a good man, really, but he came here with a lot of new ideas, and Jack felt he had to protect the land as he knew it. So they were always going to be on opposite sides.
But you don't feel the same?
No, it was his dream, not mine. I went down to the cemetery today to try to explain. Does that seem crazy?
Depends if it helped.
Not really. I met Tom King and he said that I was letting my father down, selling off his empire.
Just can't admit defeat.
No, he's probably right. My dad wouldn't approve of what I was doing.
Does that worry you?
No, I don't think so. No, he never really understood me. Do you know, I remember years ago, standing here on this terrace, and I'd made my mind up to come out, and Diane, I was absolutely terrified because I knew how he felt, and, well, I thought he'd hate me.
Oh, I can't believe he would have done.
You didn't know him. He might have made his millions, but he was still a trucker at heart.
Didn't take it too well, then?
I think the thing that upset him most was he thought I would never give him a grandchild. Letting down my Tate duty. And it's ironic, isn't it? Because I have the most beautiful daughter and he never lived to see her. So maybe that's why I've sold the field, because, I don't know, because I've decided to put her happiness ahead of his dreams.
What can I do for you? Just a chat. I guess you know your dad's bought a bit of land we were interested in.
Well, then you want to be talking to him, not me.
No point talking to someone who won't listen. But you might be able to persuade him.
And why would I do that?
Could be a lot of profit in it for your family. You could name your own price.
Well, it's not my decision.
Is my car ready?
Yeah, as good as new. And I think you'll find our charges very reasonable.
I'll pay for this. See? I told you it'd be all right.
I better get this back to the station.
You may have just saved my relationship.
Wish you'd told me that before. I'd have charged you double.
Look, I'll pay you the rest tomorrow, all right?
Thank you.
I'll leave you to it.
It's funny. I thought you were a bright young lad, going places. You don't want to be working for small change for the rest of your life.
Well, don't worry. I won't.
Maybe, but it's a lot more fun buying the latest sports car ad and polishing someone else's.
And your point is?
I'm always on the lookout for talent. If you were to impress me, you could go a long way in our business.
Not like this.
Think about it. It'd be a shame if you missed out on your big chance.
OK, bye. Yeah, give my love to Jamie. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye. Mum's asked me to take TJ to Spain for a month.
Huh? Well, I'll miss you.
You'll miss me making your meals and warming your bed more like.
No, I'm jealous. Costa del Sol sounds a lot more attractive than Skipdale on a rainy afternoon.
Why don't you come with me? Mum said I can bring a friend.
Well, that'd be great if I could bring Jean as well.
I don't think Zoe'd let you.
Well, I don't know, you know. She's been a lot easier about things recently. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a proper family holiday rather than a few hours here and there.
This is delicious, Zoe.
I'm glad you like it. And it's good to have you here. Teeks and the Sugdens have spent too long on opposite sides of the fence.
Now that we've broken the ice, you'll have to come to us for dinner.
Oh, thank you. But now I've started changing my life, I don't know how much longer I'll be around.
What do you mean?
I don't think anyone should have to spend their life apologising for who they are or what they've done. Small towns, small minds. It's better places to be.
Well, sometimes it's just good to get away for a bit. I'm sure you'd feel better after a holiday.
Might take more than that. Let's drink to new beginnings.
I finished my shift at 8. We could get out and go and find a club somewhere.
I'm not in the mood. I think I'll have an early night.
Sounds like a good idea. I'll come over to yours.
On my own. I've got a lot of thinking to do.
I don't know what you're still so moody about. You said nobody at the station suspected anything.
Oh, and you think that makes it all right?
There's no real harm done.
No, just that I had to tell a lot of lies about what I was up to today. But I guess that wouldn't bother you. Lying's the way of life.
I'm sorry my dad was out of order. I'll try and make sure it doesn't happen again.
I'm used to your family getting into scrapes. That's not what bothers me. I need to know I can trust you. I want you to promise me next time you'll tell me the truth.
OK.
No, I want you to think about it carefully. I'm talking the whole truth, even when your family says different. I'll come back for your answer tomorrow. But I'm telling you now, if you ever lie like that to me again, we're finished.